जेनज़ीज़ के बारे में बहुत सारे मिथ हैं।
Every generation brings along their own flavor. I feel Gen Zs are very focused. As millennials, we were not allowed to.
So what about Alpha?
So Alpha is very mature. It's very important to set boundaries for yourself, learning to say no when you need to.
आजकल रिसेंटली आपको लोगों की लाइफ में क्या चेंजेस देखने को मिल रहे हैं?
It's about making money, chasing success, but people are not focused on themselves. It's very, very important.
एज अ कंटेंट क्रिएटर जब कोई अपनी जर्नी स्टार्ट कर रहा होता है तो बहुत सारी चीज़ों में इन्वेस्ट करना पड़ता है।
So in the beginning, you have to just test the waters.
तो कुछ लड़कियां होती हैं जो कि सेम कलर को बार बार पिक कर लेती हैं।
So it got a lot to do with psychology.
सो व्हाट इज द राइट एज?
Anytime when you find the right guy, the right partner.
हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू कमाल जिंदगी प्रोडक्शंस। मैं हूं आपके साथ आपकी होस्ट यामिनी तोमर और आज का एपिसोड बहुत ज़्यादा स्पेशल होने वाला है, स्पेशली उन लोगों के लिए जो अपने पैशन, हेल्थ एंड फैमिली को बैलेंस करना चाहते हैं। आज हमारे साथ एक ऐसी गेस्ट है जो इंस्टाग्राम पे अपने अमेजिंग कंटेंट से लोगों को इंस्पायर करती है, बल्कि साथ में लोगों को एक इंस्पिरेशन देती है कि वो अपने सपने कैसे पूरे कर सकते हैं। बिकॉज शी इज स्ट्रॉन्ग, she is talented, and yes, she is totally unfiltered. So let's welcome one and only Dr. Tarandeep Kaur. Hey, hi Tarandeep, how are you?
I'm good.
दोबारा से अच्छा लग रहा है, हम लोग एक दूसरे का कन्वर्सेशन करने वाले हैं। होप सो ये बहुत अच्छी रहने वाली है।
Definitely.
सो मैं सबसे पहले जानना चाहूंगी कि आजकल रिसेंटली आपको लोगों की लाइफ में क्या चेंजेस देखने को मिल रहे हैं?
If I talk of today's scenario, I see people are under a lot of stress.
ओके।
Professional stress, personal stress, and people don't know how to cope up with the stress. Because जो सारा focus लोगों का है या तो अपने it's about making money, chasing success, but people are not focused on themselves. So I feel when you don't focus on yourself, you don't take care of your physical and mental health, it affects. So your cortisol levels increase and a lot of things happen. So I feel it's very important for you to exercise and do some things, play some sport or some hobby to reduce your stress and spend more time with your family.
ओके, सो यू आर अ इन्फ्लुएंसर एंड यू डू लॉट्स ऑफ थिंग एक साथ। उस सिचुएशन में आप खुद को कैसे टाइम देते हो? फिटनेस को, अपने मी टाइम को कैसे मैनेज करते हो?
So, Yamini, as we were discussing before, so for me, fitness is very, very important. It's not only about my physical health; it is also about my mental health. So my entire work schedule is planned according to my workout. So अगर मेरा सुबह का शूट होता है तो then I exercise in the evening, or I try to keep my shoot sometime post 11 o'clock so that I'm done with my workout. So I make sure that I exercise 5 to 6 times in a week, no matter what. Even if I'm traveling, I make sure that I get up early and I exercise, because for me, that's the way of living and that's the only thing that keeps me sane.
ओके। एंड बहुत सारी वर्किंग वुमेन होती है एंड यू आर आल्सो वर्किंग। उस केस में लोग बोलते हैं कि मेरे पास तो टाइम ही नहीं होता, फैमिली भी एंड वर्क भी, सब कुछ एक साथ मैनेज करना पड़ता है। उनके लिए आप क्या एडवाइस देना चाहोगे?
So, for working women or for anybody, I feel you should first focus on yourself. So, because everything starts with you. If you're not going to take care of yourself, you will not be able to take care of others in the family, or even you can't even focus properly in your professional life. So, it's very important. आप जैसे भी manage कीजिए, get up early, give yourself some time. So, you have to time management is also a skill which we all need to develop, and taking care of yourself is not selfish, it is the need of the hour, and I think everyone should do that.
एज अ टैरो रीडर मैंने बहुत सारे केसेस देखे हैं जिसमें सिर्फ रिलेशनशिप को लेकर प्रॉब्लम्स हो रही हैं एंड हर तरीके से लाइक अगर टीनेजर्स की बात करें वहाँ पर भी मैरिड लोगों में भी सिर्फ रिलेशनशिप एक इशू बन चुका है। सो आपका क्या पर्सपेक्टिव है इसको लेकर?
Yeah, relationships have become difficult ever since women have evolved, now they are independent, they are taking decisions on their own. Being financially independent has given them the freedom that they are not going to settle for less. But at times, not settling for less is taken as, like liberty to, not sacrifice or compromise at all. So I think both the sides, it's very good. I'm very happy that the females are independent, but at the same time, I feel those, like our times, how many compromises and all we did to sustain a relationship that is not there currently. So I think there should be a balance and expectations from each other. These days the expectations are very unrealistic.
Yeah.
Considering everybody has a active professional life, and apart from that they need to give time to their friends, to their family, and then the girlfriend boyfriend, this thing. So balance has to be there. People are not realistic. जो लोगों की एक्सपेक्टेशंस है रिलेशनशिप से आजकल बहुत अनरियलिस्टिक है. एंड थैंक्स टू इंस्टाग्राम, सोशल मीडिया, एवरीबॉडी जो देखते हैं लोगों को लगता है कि it's so much, everything is so glorified. Relationships, because everybody is only putting the best moments. Nobody is putting up कि हमारे यहाँ झगड़े हो रहे हैं, हमारे disagreements हो रहे हैं. So everybody is only posting those rosy pictures, going to Pinteresty cafes, trips abroad. So all these things, is making the common person who's seeing it from, the other end of the spectrum, they feel that, a relationship is all about this. But no, a relationship needs a lot of compromises, lot of sacrifices, lot of understanding. So I think the social media has kind of ruined it for all of them.
सोशल मीडिया पे फॉलोअर्स बढ़ाने के लिए, कमेंट्स के लिए एंड बहुत सारी चीज़ें जो कि एल्गोरिदम को फॉलो करने के लिए आजकल लोग ऐसे क्लोथ्स का यूज़ करने लगे जो कि रिबिल्ड क्लोथ्स होते हैं। सो उसके ऊपर आप क्या कहना चाहोगे?
So on this, I can only say, Yamini, to each their own. Some people want to, attract that kind of attention and this thing. But I feel, if you go to see my page also, I do have some bikini pics, like when I go travel and all. But that is what I feel. I'm not, don't post it to grab attention. It is about, I post it in this perspective that I work hard so much on my body,
Yeah.
that I'm very comfortable to wear even a bikini. But it is not, but I make sure that it is short and it is posted in a very aesthetic way. It doesn't look vulgar. So there is a very thin line between being vulgar and being classy. So I think if you maintain that, then there's no harm. And in what perspective are you, posting it? Are you posting it to, kind of titillate the audience? So it depends upon the perspective.
Right.
But to each their own, at the end of the day, everybody is looking for likes, views. So whatever works for, I'm no one here to judge.
ट्रू। सो कमेंट्स भी आते हैं एंड जब हमारे फॉलोअर्स बढ़ने लगता है ऑफ कोर्स कमेंट्स की भी रेशियो बढ़ जाती है उस केस में। तो कुछ तो अच्छे कमेंट्स आते हैं बट कुछ हेटर्स के कमेंट्स भी आते हैं। उस केस में क्या होना चाहिए? बिकॉज़ हेटर्स कुछ भी लिख देते हैं। सो हाउ हाउ यू डील?
So, yeah, there are trolls who write XYZ comments at times, but I think that's a part a deal that we have signed in for. So, social media is not only about followers who like you, but there are people who wouldn't kind of disagree with what you're posting or not liking what you're posting. So they are called trolls. So sometimes if it is in a positive way, like I take it like a positive criticism, but at times I feel these are the people who are so frustrated in their own life that they have nothing else to do, so they kind of want to pull down someone else who's doing better. So you just have to take it in your stride. It's a part and parcel of being, an influencer and a public figure. So you just have to kind of deal with it, not let it affect your mental health.
ओके, सो इग्नोर इट।
Ignore. Yes.
या
Hmm.
एज़ अ कंटेंट क्रिएटर जब कोई अपनी जर्नी स्टार्ट कर रहा होता है, सो बहुत सारी चीज़ों में इन्वेस्ट करना पड़ता है, कैमरास, एम्बियंस एंड ऑल एंड ब्यूटी को लेकर देखें तो मेकअप में भी इन्वेस्ट करना पड़ता है। सो उस केस में कितना इन्वेस्ट करना ठीक रहता है और कितना नहीं करना चाहिए?
So it's a lovely question, and I would like to say in the beginning you have to just test the waters. तो आप जब नए-नए हैं तो आप देखिए कि what is working for you, what is not working. So initially तो when you've just started your account, I think your phone is a, other than the phone, you shouldn't be investing in a camera.
Right.
Unless once you start, something like when once you start getting paid collaborations and, good opportunities, when you feel that, you need to give them the DSLR quality.
Mm.
And even for that, you can always, hire, there are photographers, available. There are so many freelancers.
Right.
So rather than investing, because any DSLR camera, even if I say, like normal DSLR cameras also start from 40, 50, 60, these are like just the basic and it goes up to lakhs.
Okay.
So initially, I think your phone is a good, good to start with. And if you talk of makeup also, Yamini, there are a lot of brands which are like very, pocket friendly, and their
Mhm.
products are really good. It's
Yes.
not like everybody has to invest in a Mac or a Dior,
Mm.
So you just invest in the normal and basic kind of makeup, and understanding your skin and what suits you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
because makeup should not look made up, it should look very natural, and your
Mm.
natural skin should be highlighted. So I think using few good makeup products from decent brands, and these days to, year round there's so many sales going on, so
Mm.
they are not even that expensive. So makeup is not such a big investment, but yeah, finding right products for your skin is very important. And learning the techniques and the skills and connecting with your audience, all that is very important. More than investing in these things, just understanding the nuances of this profession and what is required out of you, seeing the big creators, how they have created, how the journey has been and where they had started. So doing a lot of research on all this will help the new influencers.
Okay.
Eventually, you can keep investing slowly. And beginning, I think for beginners, a tripod stand and some good lighting is good to go for.
Okay. So who inspired you to be a influencer?
It was just like a stroke of luck, you can say, or just a fluke. It's like I started my fitness journey like in COVID.
Yeah.
My studio
Mm.
was shut down because I could not do the opening of my studio because COVID
Mm.
had come, and I started posting yoga videos,
Yes.
and the response was really good. My videos became viral, and I started taking yoga classes. So I
Mm.
was doing a lot of classes from US, London batch, Australia batch, so in different countries according to their timing, and simultaneously posting the content. So the response that I started getting, and it was amazing. And I started out with barter products of fitness. They started coming home, and I started shooting for them. Then I realized this is something really interesting. You don't even need to step out of your house, and you are doing something. So it just started out like that, and one thing led to the another. From fitness, I ventured into fashion, lifestyle, travel, and God has been very kind. So it has been a very fulfilling journey, thanks to the audience.
So what bad experience you have faced in social media was the worst experience?
I think the bad experience about social media would is just that sometimes everything overwhelms you. So what I've realized, if you keep focusing on what others are doing or your contemporaries are doing, if you are all the time just seeing, the stories of other content creators, just seeing what they are doing and what brands they are getting, it kind of overwhelms you and plays with your mind. So now I've learned I just focus on myself. So my focus is only me, and my only competition is me. I just want to be better than me, better than yesterday what I performed, whether it's fitness or whether in work. So I've stopped focusing on others. The focus has to be you, otherwise you kind of your mind gets diverted, and it's not good for your mental health.
ओके, सो मतलब अपने आप को खुद को डिसअपॉइंट करना ही सबसे बड़ा फॉल बैक रहता है।
या बिकॉज़ हर किसी की जर्नी अलग है यामिनी, हम कंपेयर करने लगते हैं अपने आप को, व्हाई आई एम नॉट गेटिंग दिस ब्रांड और व्हाई आई एम नॉट गेटिंग, probably that person has been in this industry for a very long time, they have worked really hard, so you never know what their struggles are, but at the end of the day, being human beings, we are, bound to have comparisons. So the best way to avoid comparisons is कि आप लोगों को देखो ही मत, आप अपनी जर्नी देखो. I only look at big creators who are way bigger than me, so that I get inspired by them. I listen to their stories, I see their journey, the kind of content they create, but I do not look at my contemporaries. So that way is, I'm in a safe zone.
ओह नाइस। एंड जैसे कि जो लोग अपनी जर्नी स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं एज़ अ कंटेंट क्रिएटर, उनके लिए सबसे बेस्ट एडवाइस आपकी क्या होगी?
So the best advice would be stay true to yourself. So every individual has their own USPs. So discover what works best for you and always connect with your audience. Stay true to the audience, try to connect with them, show them your flaws along with your best side. Even be human, so at times when you feel overwhelmed or you are depressed, or share even those moments, because it just shows that you are as human as them, and that helps you to build a kind of connection with your audience.
या एज़ अ इन्फ्लुएंसर और जैसे आपने अपने खुद को मेंटेन किया हुआ है, उसके अकॉर्डिंग इट इज़ वेरी हार्ड टू मेंटेन द स्किन, द वे यू आर पुटिंग योरसेल्फ, जो भी आप कैरी करते हो, यू लुक अमेजिंग। सो ये इतना ईज़ी कैसे किया आपने? या ईज़ी था या हार्ड था? इट्स अप टू यू, क्या था?
So, see, fitness, I told you, it's my passion. It's something that I will never give up. I might stop working in another 10, 20 years. I don't know when, but I would like to be active till my deathbed. So I am a fanatic about fitness. And I think because of that, the healthy skin is also because of, my fitness, eating healthy. So everything just follows. This is the path that I've chosen for myself, and this path has led to everything which is happening. So, eating healthy, having good skin, and dressing up. I've always been fond of, clothes. Not from now, I think ever since I was like in school days, college days. So, dressing up has always been like my passion. I'm crazy about clothes. So, it's like my wardrobe is always overflowing. I don't know how many wardrobes to make in my house to fit in all those clothes, but it's just that I love dressing up, and I have like my own natural style. It's not like I copy anyone. It's something what I feel what looks good on me. So I do not follow the trends blindly. I just follow what looks good on my body. So that is very important, identifying what looks good on you, because
राइट।
trends keep changing, fashion comes and goes, but understanding your body type, what suits you,
या ट्रू।
it's very important.
राइट।
Understanding your silhouette, understanding, like your height, everything. So all these features, yeah,
या
yeah.
सो ईटिंग हैबिट्स की बात करूँ तो रील्स में तो बहुत कुछ आता है, सुबह उठ के खाओ, शाम को ये खाओ, ये मत खाओ। क्या ये सब कुछ फॉलो करना चाहिए या खुद अपनी बॉडी पे भी कुछ डिपेंड करता है?
So, very well. Your question actually has the answer also. So, there are a lot of things which are there on internet, this social media pe. So again, very important to understand your body type, because not all body types are different. Our lifestyles are different. Our exercise routines are different. Our genes are different, and our food habits are different. Plus, where we are born, the kind of like
हुँ।
I was raised in South, so I am very used to South Indian food, and I really like it. So there are a lot of factors which you know make you decide that what you should be eating. So understanding your body type is very very important. तो देयर आर लॉट ऑफ ब्लड टेस्ट, आजकल तो एलर्जी टेस्ट भी होता है जिससे आपको पता चलता है कि कौन से फूड ग्रुप्स आपको खाने चाहिए, कौन से फूड ग्रुप्स आर नॉट गुड फॉर योर बॉडी डजंट टेक देम. So getting those allergy tests done, and taking the help of a good nutritionist, rather than a dietitian. A nutritionist is a person who gives you like a healthy diet depending upon your lifestyle.
Okay.
So it's I think going to a nutritionist is very very important. आजकल तो इतने आयुर्वेदिक डॉक्टर्स भी हैं, so I believe a lot in Ayurveda. Like I start my day with like warm water and ghee, and then after that I have like jeera water or cinnamon water. I
Okay.
keep changing my water every 15 days.
Okay.
Like warm water with ghee is constant, but the second glass of water, so I keep changing that and I have warm water. So I believe in the power of Ayurveda. I also have like an kachi haldi and amla shot in the morning.
Okay.
So I believe in all the natural things. So try to stay as close as possible to nature.
Okay.
So yes,
So what advice you want to give for healthy hairs?
healthy hair. So for healthy hair, I would say amla is really good. And I make like this like a natural spray which I apply either in the morning or at night. Depends upon, like if I have time in the morning, I try to do it at night. So this water, it's very simple. So you add 3 teaspoons of methre,
Okay.
3 teaspoons of black pepper,
Okay.
and 3 teaspoons of rosemary,
Okay.
and you add it in about a liter of water, let it boil, then strain the water, put it in a spray bottle, and I spray it all over my hair at night.
Okay.
And so this keeps, your takes care of your hair fall, takes care of your dandruff, if you have flaky skin. So it really helps, and especially the kind of treatments that, as an influencer, it's like every other day I'm getting my hair blow dried,
Yeah.
getting them curls, coloring the hair, so a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So at least this takes care of, my hair fall and keeps my hair in good condition and using a good hair oil. Yeah.
Okay. So what do you like most? Matte makeup or glossy makeup?
I like glossy skin because that's how I like, to show my skin. And I take a lot of care of my skin and I keep myself hydrated. So I like to show that shine. So I think I am definitely a glass skin person, as they say. I love that
Yeah.
Korean fat. That is something. But yes, that's something that I like.
So do you believe in Korean products? Because अभी बहुत ज़्यादा popular हो गया है Korean facial, Korean products and all. I don't know how much products are there.
Again, Korean products, see, they are mostly made according to the Korean skin type, and their skin
Okay.
is, they are blessed with good skin. So I would not say all products suit you. Again, you have to see what suits you and what doesn't suit you. But so there are few Indian brands which are very good. Like I talk of Ras luxury oils. So
Okay.
in winters, I like to use their 24 gold elixir serum. It's really really good. So that depends, all you have to see, not all products suit all the skin types. You have to understand your skin and see what suits you. But I think just following the basic, CTM, cleansing, toning, moisturizing,
Hmm.
using a vitamin C serum in the morning with the sunscreen, and daytime again moisturizer with the sunscreen, and at night, a retinol
Hmm.
w- and a moisturizer. I
Yes.
think just you going by the basic this thing, it makes a lot of difference to your skin, but being consistent with it.
So which brand we can follow blindly?
There are a lot of good brands these days, but as I said, according to my skin type, I really like Ras Oil.
Okay.
Their products are really good, and Dr. Shades.
Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Shades products are also really good.
एज पर न्यू ट्रेंड्स अगर किसी भी वुमेन को या किसी भी गर्ल को अपने आप को ग्रूम करना हो तो कौन से स्टेप्स फॉलो करने चाहिए या कौन से ट्रेंड्स फॉलो करने चाहिए?
See, again, as I have told earlier, so don't follow the trends blindly. See what suits your body type,
Hmm.
So when we talk of body type, we have to take into account, our height,
Okay.
our statistics. So,
Okay.
everybody's figure is different. Some people are lean, some people are voluptuous, some people have that hourglass figure.
Yes.
they have athletic bodies. So depending upon your body type, what suits your body, understanding your body is very very important.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, अगर आप बहुत fit है, तो then, you can definitely, you can wear crop tops, you can wear anything, revealing clothes also. But yeah, at the same time, अगर आपकी body, you are a little on the heavier side. So you should know how to, cover up your body and what kind of silhouettes, enhance your body. And obviously taking into consideration your complexion also.
Okay.
Again, the colors, what you choose to wear should depend upon your complexion.
Okay.
So,
Right.
so these are the basics, I feel. And trends keep coming and going, and the same trends go, same trends come. But like monochromes are always there, and I think florals never go out of fashion. Then we talk of vintage style. I think, like, I myself, I'm a big sucker for vintage dressing. So vintage always looks classy. When you're in doubt, you don't know what to go for a an important occasion. Just wear something which is vintage.
Okay.
Style it up well with good accessories, and yeah, have good collection of bags and shoes. Invest in solid colors like black, brown, cream,
Okay.
off white. So these are few basic things that you should invest in. Belts, leather belts, they look very good with trousers.
Right.
So invest in a lot of jackets, summer jackets as well as winter jackets. These are staples, so you can repeat them on and on, every year. So the jackets can be clubbed with trousers, your jeans, your long skirts, even with short skirts.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are the things that you should definitely have in your wardrobe, and you can play around with it depending upon the occasion.
So, what is most preferable, online shopping or offline shopping?
Yeah, me, I'm like an online shopper. Not from now, it's been like 8, 9 years. So because I really do not have the time to go to the malls and scroll through stuff. So when I'm at home, I get time, and I keep discovering these new online sites. These days, there are such amazing sites, and you get such amazing deals, that you would never find it offline.
Okay.
Offline, it's like you spend so much time, reaching the mall, finding parking, then trying on stuff. Here, you order, if it doesn't fit, you can always return it,
Yes.
get a different size, whatever. And the choices are endless. I feel online shopping is such a blessing.
Okay. And which is your most favorite website?
That's a tough question because I do so much online shopping, but I feel like Mintra and Azio, because they, and Nika also, they cater to a lot of brands. So they encompass so many brands that it's very, easy to, choose through them, because even if you type like a simple thing like a red dress, you would be shown like 100 options from different brands.
Right.
So, and their return policies, exchange policies are very, very sorted out, and the delivery is super quick. So, I do a lot of shopping on these three sites: Myntra, Azio, and Nykaa.
ओके सो मतलब किसी को ग्रूम करना है सो ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग इज द बेस्ट
Yeah, of course, of course.
सो कुछ लड़कियां होती हैं जो कि सेम कलर को बार बार पिक कर लेती हैं जिसकी वजह से उनका वार्डरोब सेम ही रहता है तो वो क्या है साइकोलॉजिकली कुछ इफेक्ट है या फिर उनकी खुद की चॉइस है
So it's got a lot to do with psychology, because black is such a safe color. Black, anybody, a person who's lean, a person who is overweight, they wear it and they feel comfortable in it. So everybody looks good in a black. So it's like a safe zone.
Okay.
So in life, everybody, most of us are used to being in the safe zone. We do not like to take risks.
Yeah.
So experimenting with colors also is a lot of risk, that people do not want to, because उनको लगता है कि नहीं, ये मेरे को अच्छा लगता है, ये मेरे पे सूट करता है, तो मैं यही पहनूंगी.
Yeah.
I do not want to experiment.
Right.
So I also had a phase like that when I was so drawn to black, and now it's almost like, I would say, 2 years I do not prefer to buy, other than shoes or probably belts, I do not like to buy clothes in black color. So I like to experiment with all the colors. I, I'm like out there trying all the colors which probably I haven't tried in my entire lifespan. मुझे लगता है नहीं, I want to take that risk. I want to, see how it looks on me. Why not? It's one life, so try it out. Because unless we are going to try something new, we will never know how it's going to look on us.
True, very true. Yeah.
So I love pastels also, but at the same time I love bright colors. So I want to experiment with everything.
So the way of thinking depends.
It's just a safe zone. It
Yeah.
just gives you the feeling of comfort, and great things are never achieved if you stay in your comfort zone. Unless you take a risk, take that plunge, you will never know what it can lead to.
Very nice. One more last question I want to ask.
Yeah.
So, what is the right age for the marriage for women only?
I think these days we have overcome that thing of right age. Anytime when you find the right guy, the right partner with whom you feel, that thing, voice should come from your heart that, this is the guy that I want to spend the rest of my life with. So it could be any age, whenever you are ready for it. Do not be under the pressure that, you need to get married before 30 or 35 or whatever. So we have to, break these stereotypes, that a female has to be married by certain age, have a kid by certain age. Be free, feel free. It's one life, live it as you want to live it. So you know the best for yourself. People will only put restrictions on you, guidelines on you, but you do not need to follow it. Follow your heart.
सो जेनज़िस के बारे में बहुत सारे मिथ है, बहुत सारे मिसकंसेप्शंस है कि जेनज़िस काम नहीं करना चाहते, वो अपनी लाइफ को अपने अकॉर्डिंग जीना चाहते हैं। सो व्हाट यू फील?
So I feel because every generation brings along their own flavor, but I would like to say on the contrary, I feel Gen Zs are very focused. They are outspoken. They speak their mind. As millennials, we were not allowed to speak our mind. We would always take into consideration of elders. हमारे बड़े क्या सोचेंगे, हमारे parents को अच्छा लगता है कि नहीं. But they speak their mind and they do what they want to do, which is they are very sorted.
Yeah.
Even when it comes to relationships, they are very sorted that they do not want to get married. They want to, have different partners, because if they are not getting that kind of happiness from one, then they do not want to compromise and just get married to the first guy they meet, which I feel is perfectly fine. They know their mind and they are sorted and they are focused.
Yeah.
It's because of, they had a lot more awareness, unlike us. We started using mobile phones when we were in college,
Yeah.
and this is the generation which is used to mobile phones when they were, in school.
Yeah.
So their exposure is way more than us. They understand themselves more and they are confident enough to say what they want to. So I do not feel they are lazy. Laziness is a very subjective choice, so it could be a lazy person, could be of any era. It's a personal trait, but we cannot generalize it to, that all Gen Zs are,
Lazy.
yeah. It's just that we are just getting used to them because they are very outspoken and they know their mind, and we were not like that. But I appreciate, I feel, I wish I was like them. I would have done much
Yeah.
better in my life way earlier than I'm doing right now.
Yeah, actually. So, one more thing, but I have noticed because of this boldness and open mindset, they also increase their body counts. So, what do you think about it? क्या ये ठीक है?
See, Yamini, I think that's again also very personal, to each their own. But what is the harm, like if they want to, like in West, it's always been there. And it's good, before they finalize on a life partner, before they decide to get married and spend the rest of their lives, they want to, make sure that they are choosing the right partner. So I think it's okay as long as they're keeping themselves safe. taking care of their health, taking care of the necessary precautions. So yeah, it's completely fine.
Yeah, because they have their right to choose the right partner, maybe.
Yeah, of course.
ओके, सो व्हाट अबाउट अल्फा? बिकॉज़ जो अल्फा एक ऐसी जनरेशन है जो एकदम अनप्रेडिक्टेबल है। सो व्हाट यू थिंक अबाउट इट?
So Alpha is again they are way ahead of Gen Zs also. So Alpha is very mature. Like my daughter is like an Alpha. So when I look at her, so it's like she gives me so much advice, whether in personal matters, professional matters, because they are so sorted. You
ओके,
know, they at their pre-teens itself, they have like a mind focus. They know what they want to do, what they want to achieve, and they are very, very comfortable saying no. They don't even bat an eyelid before saying no.
ओह!
Whereas, we millennials at this age also, I would think 10 times before saying no to anybody, even a stranger. If I have to say no, I have to, make up my mind, bring myself to doing that.
ओह!
But they are so sorted, they know what they want, how they want it. So it's like their life goals are crystal clear.
ओके,
They do not take nonsense. And for them, logic prevails over anything else.
ओके,
So I feel they will do very well in their lives because they are very, very sorted. And the kind of exposure they have, they know everything because, you know,
yeah. So as a millennial, you said this very hard to say no. So how to learn say no?
that is an art that we all need to develop. And I've also slowly, with the passage of time, I've developed an art. It's very important to set boundaries for yourself, learning to say no when you need to, because it's like people just take you for granted
Okay.
and people don't take you seriously because and nobody wants to be a people pleaser. It's like in today's time, it's I don't think it's a very healthy way of being. We are not there to please everyone.
Hmm.
Our priority should be first ourselves. So saying no to the other person is important because at times, you are crossing over boundaries, climbing mountains to do things for the others, but they might not do the same thing for you.
Yeah.
So, learning to say no is very, very important. I would emphasize that a lot. And this is what I respect about the Gen Zs and Alpha because they know when to say no. They are very clear and they do not even think for a second before saying no.
सो जेनज़ीज़ एंड अल्फा में स्लाइटली क्या डिफरेंस देखने को मिलने वाले हैं?
So, because see, Gen Zs have come after millennials. So, Gen Zs suddenly got that exposure,
Hmm.
in their mid school time. They were also not born with the cell phones. So, they got cell phones probably in their mid school time,
Hmm.
probably anywhere between to the fifth, sixth grade or something like that. So, still, their knowledge, they were overwhelmed with all the knowledge. So, Gen Zs, I would say, is a mixed community. Like, some of them are very sorted,
Okay.
some of them know their mind, but some of them have just got overwhelmed with all that exposure.
Okay.
So, all they want to is like to experiment everything. Like, as you said, lot of lazy people, lot of, indulging in,
Yeah.
uh, lot of relationships.
Yeah.
So at the same time, some of them are very sorted. But when we come to alpha, alpha is they are the very sorted this thing because they have got all the exposure. They understand the demons of social media. They also understand the merits of social media, and they are very much focused as to what they want to do.
Okay.
So they have a lot more clarity than Gen Zs.
सो डार्क कॉम्प्लेक्शन जो गर्ल होती है स्पेशली जेनज़ीज़ एंड अल्फा में, वो लोग बहुत ज़्यादा कुछ फेस कर रहे होते हैं इन स्कूल लाइफ, कॉलेज लाइफ। क्या एडवाइस आप उनको देना चाहोगे सो वो अपने माइंडसेट को ठीक रख सकें?
So, very good question. This is like, peer pressure everybody faces in their school days, college days, depend not only for dark complexion, for their height, for being overweight. So, the only advice I would like to give is I love dark complexion people because their features, when you look at their features, they are so accentuated. And when they dress up and use the right kind of makeup, they look really, really beautiful. So I personally love that. And see, God has gifted everybody some kind of features, some kind of complexion, and some kind of assets. So just focus on your assets and do not be bogged down by that peer pressure. If people, let people say whatever they want to, you should feel comfortable in your own skin. Be surrounded by friends, such kind of friends who support you always. Make sure that you have a good circle around you. You choose the right kind of friends who support, who lift you up and not bring you down. So these all physical aspects, I think at some point of time we all go through it.
Yeah.
In puberty days, everybody, we do not look as good because we are just discovering ourselves, and we do not know how to dress up, how to, carry ourselves. But I think these things we should keep aside, focus on our assets. I'm sure God has given all of us some amazing qualities. So focusing on your positive qualities is what we should focus, and rest of the things, I think, ignorance, ignore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So love yourself.
Yeah, love yourself.
Okay. You answered very beautifully. Thanks for coming, Karandeep. And it was a lovely conversation with you. And I want कि सब ये podcast देखें and share करें अपने friends के साथ, family के साथ, because इसमें बहुत सारी ऐसी बातें हमने की है जो कि लोगों के बहुत काम आ सकती है. General advice है and कुछ ऐसी बातें हैं जो women follow कर सकते हैं and अपनी life में change ला सकते हैं. So thanks for coming.
My pleasure entirely.
Thank you. Bye bye. ठीक है.